Greetings, Sharon Danley here with another discussion about cooperative housing in Toronto. The co-op housing sector in Toronto is getting worse for resident members, especially since the passage of Bill 14. It removes equality before the law and puts member residents in harm's way by allowing boards of co-ops to evict before the landlord and tenant board. Yet, resident members cannot go before the board with common problems of poor maintenance, bullying, and harassment by boards and staff where co-ops are not managed well. Toronto Shelter Housing and Support is supposed to oversee and intervene with these problems, but they are MIA, or missing in action. They tell member residents who bring problems to them to go back to their bully boards or seek out help from the Co-op Housing Federation. And it is a well-known fact that CHF et al. Will not intervene for resident members. They see them as their members as the boards and staff of co-ops only. In fact, it was the lobbying of CHF at Queen's Park for a decade that got Bill 14 passed recently. And the contractors they recommend for services is questionable at best. Legal aid certificates are almost non-existent, with the cutbacks, and human rights rarely provides legal counsel. So legally, resident members are greatly disadvantaged against boards that have ample money, and their money, by the way, to use co-op lawyers to work against resident members. With all this inequality, the unbridled and growing arrogance of staff has become acute, and the bullying and provoking of resident members is growing. So we are dedicated to bringing you information, education, and anything that can help resident members of cooperatives. And once again, it's important that resident members follow the law, follow the bylaws, and do what is necessary on their part. But it's also absolutely necessary that co-op staff and co-op boards act and behave within the law. Together, hopefully, with some truth illuminated, we might be able to come together and solve this ever-growing problem and stop it in its tracks and get back to community the way it was meant to be. Because there are co-ops out there that operate wonderfully, people are very happy, and the communities are terrific. Wouldn't it be great if we all were in that position? Thanks. See you next time.